Hello everyone, it's Kay here and I'm here to present my second project for Tsunami Rose Designs. It's Daisy Collins, who's over on Facebook. She's got her own page. Then there are lots and lots of links to her Etsy shop, to her blog site and to the DT projects on Facebook. Well worth a look. This young lady is really very talented, and as you can see from this solitary page here from the Christmas list, she does some outstanding work. I've not been able to secure the extra pack that goes with the Christmas list. There's what they call an add-on pack, and I know for certain that Daisy is also working on extra packages to go with the Christmas list. Well worth the money. A phenomenal amount of images and ephemera and pages, all to be used in whichever way you like. They're suitable for card making, journals, albums, anything that your heart desires really. So ever onward. I will now show you my second project, and what I've made in this category, which was called Anything Goes, is a Christmas gift bag. And essentially all I've done is used the papers as they come, cut them, added some stickles glue, put a sentiment on the front, added these flat back gems and used the mirror board just to emphasize and make the colours pop. The bag itself, as you can see, is just a typical bag. It's got the gusset in the centre here and it's just craft coloured. I could have inked edges and so on, but I wanted the papers to do all the talking. This is the back of the bag. Again, I've incorporated one of the little flat back green gems, which is glittery in its own right, and I've stickled here and there just to emphasize some of the pretty aspects of the paper. It really has been an absolute pleasure to work with. I've used some Christmas type ribbons here, just again to decorate the handles, otherwise it all looks rather plain. On the inside, and please be kind people, I've done my very first mini junk journal, and I don't think it would have been half as nice except for the papers. I'll just bring out another little something in there which I'll put to one side for the moment. So that's the bag. This is the junk journal. I've fussy cut around this smaller image which amounted to ephemera in the digital kit. Cut out some snowflakes. Had a blank moment there with a Martha Stewart punch. I've put the music paper on the back. All this staining and so on that you see is perfectly in keeping with how you print off the papers from the kit. I've used another little piece of ribbon here and just an ordinary flat back star shaped didgeridoo just to anchor down that ribbon to keep it safe. On the front here I've used a Christmas button, and it's just a Santa Claus figure with a little Christmas tree over the shoulder, and put the sentiment directly onto the papers, deck the halls. And to open this, you simply bring the ribbon away from the button and immediately it opens up. I've done all the tea staining of the papers. Sorry, I'm just trying to make room here. Whilst we had all that glorious weather, I just dunked a whole load of papers into a really strong concoction of tea, which I've never done before, and I'm actually very pleased with how it's come out. Again, I've used aspects of the kit, rounded corners, placed onto the papers, done a little bit of freehand stamping. that really means nothing very much, except it does add to the overall theme. I've used stars and leaves and a couple of swirls here. I passed all the papers through an embossing folder just to give them a bit of texture and some more swirls in keeping with what I was trying to achieve, and then a Martha Stewart punch on one half of the papers just to add a bit of decoration. There are spots for journaling, little bits and pieces here that you can tuck, you know, little sentiments, tokens of Christmas into. Another page here with little tuck spots or places to hide things in. More of the branch punch. I've made a little belly band here for some more of the ephemera, and it has been just a question of picking things that I liked on the papers, fussy cutting around them, and then popping them in behind the belly band. They are plain on the back to allow for a bit of journaling or anything else that you might like to put on them. Again, a couple of the snowflakes, and I've just picked up some pink flat back gems there, and those are ideally just to bring out the pink colour in the ephemera pieces there. And onto another page, plenty of areas to attach things to do a little bit of journaling on. The papers actually speak for themselves beautifully in this kit. They really, really do. Daisy's thought of everything, even to the point of blending out the image at the background, which still allows you to do a little bit of journaling on. Another area here that you can journal on. I've fussy cut out this particular piece because I absolutely fell in love with it, and then just put it onto the paper. Again, it's just a Christmas token, but I feel it adds to the journal. Another little space here with a little pop area to hide things around. I've got, although it's upside down, I think it is. This is the Tsunami Rose, what would you call it? Logo, yes, thank you. I think the Tsunami Rose logo, and it's just, I've popped it into the journal because Daisy is the lady that designed everything, and I just feel it's a nice touch to put her into my journal. And then a couple more bits and pieces. This is actually from one of the paper sheets, and this is from another decorative piece that I just chose to cut out, and again it just fits into the belly band beautifully. Some more of my random stamping, and then finally I've put a little area for notes here, and another Christmas New Year's greeting, and finally the last page, which again is just Christmas personified. I love this. Santa Claus, poinsettia and Christmas carols. What more could a girl ask for at Christmas? As I say, it is my first journal. I'm sure as the time passes they will improve, and it is only a mini journal. I'm not quite sure of the size, probably about 4.5 by 4. Don't quote me, that's just an approximation, maybe even a bit more in height, maybe 5 inches, but it's not huge, and it does fit very well into the Christmas bag. And the final thing, because when Daisy does her designing, she really does think of everything. Here is an envelope that you could, and it's all pre-shaped. All you have to do is cut it out and put on the adhesive, and you have a really lovely envelope that you could put, I don't know, some money into, or a special notation for the person that receives the gift, or even a little letter if it's someone that you don't see very often. And I just think it is the complete kit. It deals with so many aspects of putting nice gifts together for people that you care about. So thank you for sharing this time with me. I hope it's proven to be inspirational to you. Do pop over to Daisy's shop at Etsy and check out her blog for huge amounts of inspiration. Thank you all. Take care, everyone. Happy crafting. Bye bye.